It was a crisp autumn morning in the small town of Brookhaven, and the sun was just beginning to rise as the yellow school bus rumbled down Maple Street. Inside, children chattered excitedly, their backpacks stuffed with homework and lunchboxes. The bus driver, a middle-aged man named Carl, had been driving this route for over a decade. He knew every stop, every child, and every parent. But today, something was off. As Carl made his way through the neighborhood, he noticed a new face boarding the bus. A young girl, no older than 8, with wide, frightened eyes and a tattered backpack. She didn't speak as she handed Carl her bus pass, and she sat alone in the back, her gaze fixed on the floor. Carl tried to brush it off, thinking she might just be shy, but something about her demeanor gnawed at him. The day went on as usual, but Carl couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. When it was time for the afternoon route, the girl boarded the bus again, still silent and withdrawn. This time, Carl decided to keep a closer eye on her. As the bus made its way through the town, he glanced in the rearview mirror and saw the girl nervously clutching her backpack, her eyes darting around as if she were afraid of being watched. Carl's unease grew when the girl suddenly stood up and hurried to the front of the bus. "I need to get off here," she whispered, her voice trembling. Carl frowned. "This isn't your stop, sweetheart, are you sure?" The girl nodded frantically, her eyes filling with tears. "Please, I need to get off." Carl hesitated. He knew he wasn't supposed to let children off at unauthorized stops, but the girl's desperation was palpable. Reluctantly, he pulled over and opened the doors. The girl bolted out of the bus and disappeared down a side street, leaving Carl with a sinking feeling in his gut. That night, Carl couldn't stop thinking about the girl. Who was she? Why was she so scared? The next morning, he decided to ask the other children if they knew anything about her. But when he brought her up, the kids looked at him with blank expressions. "What girl?" one of them asked. Carl's heart skipped a beat. "The girl who got on yesterday. She was sitting in the back." The children shook their heads. "There wasn't anyone new on the bus," another child said. Carl's mind raced. He had seen her, he had talked to her. How could the other kids not remember her? Determined to get to the bottom of the mystery, Carl decided to follow the route the girl had taken when she got off the bus. He drove down the side street and soon found himself in a part of town he didn't recognize. The houses were run down and the streets were eerily quiet. As he turned a corner, he saw the girl standing in front of an old, dilapidated house. She was staring at him, her eyes wide with fear. Carl parked the bus and got out, calling out to her. But before he could reach her, the front door of the house swung open, and a man stepped out. He was tall and gaunt, with a menacing glare that made Carl's blood run cold. "What are you doing here?" the man snarled. Carl stammered, I'm the bus driver. I just wanted to make sure she's okay." The man's eyes narrowed. "She's fine. Now leave." Carl hesitated, but the man's intimidating presence was enough to make him retreat. He got back on the bus and drove away, his mind racing. Something was very wrong, and he knew he had to do something. The next day, Carl decided to call child services. He explained the situation, describing the girl and the house. The woman on the other end of the line listened intently, then told him she would look into it. But as the days went by, Carl heard nothing. The girl didn't return to the bus, and Carl began to wonder if he had imagined the whole thing. Then, one afternoon, as Carl was driving his usual route, he received an urgent call from child services. "We need you to pull over immediately," the woman said, her voice tense. "The police are on their way." Carl's heart pounded as he pulled the bus over to the side of the road. Moments later, a police car pulled up behind him, its lights flashing. 2 officers approached the bus, their faces grim. "We need to speak with you," one of them said. "There's been a development in the case you reported." Carl stepped off the bus, his hands trembling. "What's going on? Is the girl okay?" The officers exchanged a glance. Then one of them said, "We found the house you described. But when we went inside, there was no one there. No girl, no man. Just empty rooms." Carl's stomach churned. That's impossible. I saw her. I talked to her. The officers nodded. We believe you, but there's more. We found something in the basement, a hidden room. And inside, we found photographs, hundreds of them, all of children. Carl felt like the ground was slipping out from under him. What does this mean? The officers' faces were grim. It means you might have stumbled onto something much bigger than we thought. This could be part of a trafficking ring, and that girl, she might not be the only one. Carl's mind reeled. He had always thought of his job as simple and straightforward, driving kids to and from school. But now he realized he might be the only one who could help save them. Over the next few weeks, Carl worked closely with the police and child services, providing them with any information he could remember. The investigation led to the discovery of a widespread trafficking network, with connections that reached far beyond Brookhaven. Dozens of children were rescued and several arrests were made. But the girl, the one who had started it all, was never found. Carl often thought about her, wondering if she was safe, if she was still out there somewhere. He knew he might never get answers, but he also knew that he had done the right thing. And for the children of Brookhaven, that was enough. If you found this story touching and inspiring, please like the video, share it with others, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for following along, and we'll see you next time for more uplifting tales.